guys, today we're going to be doing an updated checklist of all the plushies that they've released for Five Nights at Freddy's so far. Alright, so in May of 2016, well, Funko released the first series of Five Nights at Freddy's plush that started the craze of collecting all these cool collectible plushies. Aw, yeah! And we got a whole series of the main characters from the video game. We got the cool plushies of Freddy, we got Foxy, who's awesome, we got Chica, and then of course the other main character, which is Bonnie. Aw, yeah, look carefully, because there's a lot of bootlegs out there on eBay, and you don't want to get the wrong ones. But yep, these are the official Funko plush, and you can tell they're Funko plush because of their hang tag, which looks like this. Aw, yeah. Now in addition to this, they also released one more character, which was Funtime Foxy. And that made a complete set of 5 plushies that made up Series 1. Now when this series came out, boy, they were super hard to find, and they became super popular really quick. And of course, when something becomes really popular over at Funko, what do? Well, they release exclusives! Oh yeah! And Series 1 got 2 of them. Now this one is Golden Freddy, and it's the exclusive over at Walmart. Yep, super cool Golden Freddy. And then over at Hot Topic, they got Shadow Freddy. And if you want these exclusives for your very own, oh man, the price of these have just skyrocketed. So yep, these ones are pretty rare if you have them in your collection. And of course, these 7 make up the complete Series 1 plushies in the Five Nights at Freddy's line. Now in October of 2016, which was 6 months later, we ended up getting Series 2 of this awesome plush line because, well, it's so successful, they decided to make all the other characters they haven't gotten around to yet. And one of those characters was the cool old Springtrap. Oh yeah, and the characters in this set had the same hang tags, but they were Series 2. And we got cool characters like Springtrap, we got the marionette puppet guy, he was awesome because he had that vinyl face instead of a plush one, and we also got cool characters like Mr. Cupcake, and they started throwing in variants of the 3 characters we got in Series 1, which was another Freddy, but this time we got Nightmare Freddy, ooh crazy, we also got Nightmare Foxy, and of course, Toy Chica, which was the first toy plush variant that they made. And of course, these 6 plushies made up Series 2. Now, as with Series 1, they ended up making 4 exclusives this year based on previous characters that they've already released. And one of the most popular ones was Phantom Foxy, released over at Target. Aw yeah, and this was an awesome one because it looked like Foxy, but he had really cool silvery skin, and it made this one look awesome. They also released a Toy Freddy, which was a GameStop exclusive, and a Toy Bonnie, which was a Hot Topic exclusive. We also got some Nightmare versions of characters like Nightmare Bonnie, which was a Toys R Us exclusive, as well as the Nightmare Cupcake, which was offered by GameStop. And I think that was a Black Friday exclusive. Oh man. And of course, there's one other plushie I forgot to review on this channel, and that is the Mango plush, which was exclusive to Walmart. Holy cow, how'd I miss this guy? This guy is super awesome. Well, anyway, there he is. Good old Mango. And that brings us a grand total of 11 plushies for Series 2, which was the biggest wave that they ever made. That brings our grand total of plushies up to 20 to collect. Oh man, this is getting crowded here. Now 7 months later, in August of 2017, we ended up getting our Series 3 plushies, which contained all the characters from Sister Location! Aw yeah! And we got a new tank tag and everything because the game just came out and was super popular than ever. And the characters we got this time was another variant on Freddy. This time we got Funtime Freddy. We got another Foxy, which was Funtime Foxy, which looked cool. We also got Newcomer's Baby. There was also Ballora and also good old Ennard. Haha, cool. And of course, if you saw my Toy Fair video from that year, you'll see that Ennard went through a lot of changes from the first time they unveiled him. Oh man. Now these plushies were a little bit different because up until this point, all these plushies had these really round arms and legs, and the Sister Location characters kind of broke that mold where they had little really stringy arms and legs. Aw man, but there was a company called Good Stuff that ended up releasing an Ennard that looks like he fits right in with all the other plushies. Aw, cool. So keep that in mind if you have any holes in your collection and you want to get a cool Ennard, make sure you get one by Good Stuff. Now, even though the regular line consisted of 5 characters that made up the Sister Location set, they also made 4 more exclusives later that year, which contained good old Balloon Boy. Aw yeah! And Balloon Boy was a Hot Topic exclusive. Hot Topic also had another exclusive, which was the Exotic Butters. Oh man, that was hard to find. They also made a Lobit, which was a Target exclusive, and they also made a Bonnet, which was a Walmart exclusive. And with both Series 3 and all the exclusives, we come up with a total of 8 plushies to collect this time around. And with that, our plush count went to 20 to 29. Holy cow, can you still see me back here? Oh man, I'm drowning in plushies. Now about 6 months later in January of 2018, well, we ended up getting another line. And unfortunately, this line wasn't Series 4. Nope, it was actually a line to hold us over until Series 4 was made, which was called the Blacklight Series line. Huh, weird. And these contained all kinds of different variations of Freddy and Foxy and Mr. Cupcake in various pastel colors that reacted to the black light. And if you ask me, I don't think kids like this line too much, because the unboxing video that I made of this, well, didn't get that many views, and whenever I went to the store, these things were just sitting on the shelves, not being bought. So that's probably the last time we'll see of that Blacklight series. But of course, it was 7 months later, in August of 2018, that we finally got our 4th series, and it was not based off a video game, rather, these plushies were based off the Twisted Ones book. Oh yes! And the characters we got this time were all twisted versions of the characters that we all knew and love. Oh yeah! And the hang tag of course showed just that. So this time around, we ended up getting 7 new plushies based off the super cool Twisted Ones book. And first up, we ended up getting Twisted Freddy, we ended up getting Twisted Foxy, Twisted Chica, we got newcomer the Twisted Wolf, which looked awesome. There was also a Twisted Bonnie. Oh man, that's a crazy looking one. We also got newcomer Theodore, and we also got newcomer Stanley the Horse. And both Stanley and Theodore were toys of the main character in the book, so that's where they came from. And of course, all 7 of these plushies became Series 4. Now what's weird about this set is that they never made any exclusives outside of the main characters here. But of course, by adding these 7 to the existing 29, we now have 36 plushes in all. Holy cow! Alright, so now we've arrived at Series 5, which came out in 2019, and this has to be my favorite set because it has all these colors, and we have Freddy in his really awesome rock star outfit. I just love it. It's got that star in his chest, it's got the purple bow tie and top hat, and in addition to that, well, we also got Rockstar Foxy, and this was an awesome version of Foxy too, because, well, we get that little parrot on her shoulder. And the only downside of the set was, well, these were the only 2 rockers we got, because as for Bonnie and Chica, well, the only way you could get these guys was in the Mystery Minis form. But that's alright, because look at this, we got 5 other plushies in this set, which is the biggest yet. We got the awesome Orville Elephant, gotta love that. We got good old Helpy, oh, I love this guy. And then one of my favorite guys, good old El Chip with this awesome sombrero. And back here we have old Pig Patch with that mismatched eyes. So cool, I love old Pig Patch. And then I know everybody loves Lefty, the good old left-handed bear from the really awesome series. Alright, so these are the 7 regular plushies coming at you from the Pizzeria Simulator line. And if you want exclusives, well, we ended up getting a boatload of those because the first one was a Walmart exclusive. Oh, that came out right when these guys were released. Good old Happy Frog, which was a Walmart exclusive, as you can see there. And not only did we get 1 Walmart exclusive here, but we ended up getting a second, and that was good old Mr. Hippo. Wow, I just love this plushie too, which if you put all 9 of these plushies together, oh man, it made for one colorful line. If these guys were Skittles, we could taste the rainbow. And what's cool about these characters is these guys all came out when the line was released. And later in the year, around the holidays, well, we ended up getting 2 other plushies to add to our collection. And the first one here is good old Spring Bonnie. Nice, gotta love this character. And yep, this was an exclusive at Hot Topic. So Walmart got 2, and Hot Topic actually got 2. And this character right here came out of nowhere, good old Candy Cadet. Ah, boy, now this is a character I just love because he's so colorful, but what an awesome looking robot. He's got those cool coin slots on the bottom, he's got the colorful head, and yeah, made for a really awesome plush to add to your collection. And that, of course, brought us 11 brand new plushies for Series 5 to add to a really awesome collection. Oh boy, it's so colorful. Alright, so here we are with Series 6, and this covers the Security Breach line. And in it, we get the versions of Freddy that are glam rocked. And yep, as you can see, he's got 1980s retro face paint and designs all over him. And wherever there's Glamrock Freddy, well, we got Glamrock Chica, and this one's a little bit better. I like the face paint on her. You know, the design looks pretty cool. And then over here we have Montgomery Gator, which is also Glamrocked. We can see with the super cool glasses. And then last we have the last part of the band, good old Roxanne Wolf. She's pretty cool. She got the streak in her hair, and she's also got the crazy 1980s retro style as well. And then of course the bad guy of this franchise, good old Vanny, the bunny you just love to hate, and she's made of a bunch of mismatched parts. Look at that, we got gray right there and pink there. Now unfortunately kids were kind of sad because they're like, wait a minute, we're only getting 5 plushies in this set, and they skipped over a bunch of other Five Nights at Freddy's games like Five Nights at Freddy's VR. So thankfully, well, we ended up getting some exclusive, which filled that void, and the first exclusive here is really awesome Frost Bear, which is a Walmart exclusive coming at you in the holidays of 2020. And everyone was like, oh man, this line's so terrible, until this guy showed up because he looks incredible. Good old Freddy in his blue outfit here, and he's all Christmas-ized. So yep, he's gonna be coming out around the holidays, and he looks fantastic. Now the second exclusive we get is good old Security Puppet, and he is a Hot Topic exclusive. So like in the last line, oh, both Walmart and Hot Topic get exclusives this time around. And this time we get the Security Puppet, which is really cool. He's got that little jingle bell on back, present on bottom. So this is why they're waiting to release him around the holidays as well. So these were 2 awesome exclusives that are coming at you later in 2020. Part of Series 6 Security Breach. And with that, ba-bam, we have all 7 plushies in Series 6, which brings our grand total of all these plushies to 54 that Funko has made in this really cool lineup. Alright, so in 2021, well, Funko continued the theme of holiday-themed plushies with Series 7, because when Easter rolled around, oh yeah, we got our awesome skin of Chocolate Bunny, which was exclusive only to Walmart. This is one of my favorite characters because he looks absolutely fantastic. And then when Halloween rolled around, oh, we got all of our favorite Halloween skins with good old Dreadbear here, leading the charge of that Frankenstein bear. And when it came to Foxy, oh, we got ourselves a Grim Foxy, complete with a hook for a hand. And then the long-awaited Jacko characters of Jacko Bonnie and Jacko Chica, which gives us a grand total of 4 awesome plushies in the Halloween line, as well as the awesome Chocolate Bonnie, making up the full Series 7 plushies, and brings our grand total up to 59 plushies to collect in all. Holy cow! Alright guys, well there's all the plushies coming at ya, and I can't wait to see what's in store for 2022, because it is going to be awesome, I just know it. So stay tuned and we will keep this checklist going.